What's up, boys? Welcome back. Treadmill Talks special Valentine's Day episode, which is what we're going to talk about today, obviously, hence the background. I had a heart-shaped pizza last night with my girl that I'm dating, seeing whatever. And I woke up this morning like 4 pounds heavier, dude. I am full of carbs right now. I'm like, my stomach is like distended and shit. We gotta burn this off together. We gotta burn this off, boys. I need your help. I need your help to hit that subscribe button right now. Share this content with people if you find value in it. The channel is starting to really take off. I appreciate everybody that takes the time to just scroll down and hit the subscribe button. But let's talk about Valentine's Day for a second. And the title of this one is going to be like Valentine's Day. You're screwed either way. Now, you might have an idea of what I'm talking about in terms of your situation, and you are probably correct no matter what you're thinking about right now. Because every guy, every man, kinda knows what Valentine's Day is about. Now, for those of you guys that have been, consistently watching these episodes throughout the weeks that I've been making them, what is the number one emotion that controls women? FOMO. What is Valentine's Day all about? FOMO. Now, I will give you guys some strategies on how I deal with this, but basically, in a nutshell, the problem with Valentine's Day. Let's start with the design of Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day has it's been structured by psychologists for however many years now, right? And Valentine's Day is specifically targeted to make women feel FOMO, and men, to be fair. It's specifically designed for men and women to feel FOMO for not having somebody to spend it with. That's first. The second is it is designed for women to feel FOMO if they don't have anything to post on social media. Women, actually some guys too, but they think that if they don't have something special to post, everybody will notice. That's how self-centered this whole holiday is. If my partner doesn't do something special for me and I don't have something to post, what's the other thing that controls women? Comparison. Comparison and FOMO. Comparison and FOMO are the nicknames of Valentine's Day. Now, what that does, dude, there's so many layers to this. So, on the flip side, if you're a single dude, Valentine's Day is one of the best days to hook up with a chick because they are feeling the FOMO. They want a man for they don't want to be left behind. Do you know what I'm saying? It's fantastic. But the fascinating thing is, and this is kind of what my problem with the whole thing is, a woman feels FOMO about Valentine's Day, and it's your problem. If you're dating them, right? So, the reason why it's your problem is because if you don't do something special for her so that she can post something on social media about it, she will think you're a bad boyfriend. Her friends will tell her you're a bad boyfriend. All of a sudden, she's not happy. If you don't do anything. If you know that Valentine's Day is a consumerism scam and it's played off of emotions of FOMO, and you choose not to engage in it, you're a bad boyfriend. Now you're being socially shamed for not engaging in the holiday. It's incredible what this holiday, dude, this holiday is one of the most, Valentine's Day is one of the most incredible social pressure shaming experiences of the year. It's incredible, dude. Now, you as a man, when it comes to Valentine's Day, you have two options, don't you? You can choose, I guess you have a third one. I'll give you the third one though. This is the one I use. Your two choices are to conform, to not conform, finding your own way to conform, which is number 3. Now, we'll give you the pros and cons of each of those. Conforming being giving her something to post about on social media. She actually doesn't even care about the damn gift, man, I'm telling you. It's all about the social media. It's about her looking cool to her friends. Bonus points, if you get roses sent to her workplace, only do this if your long-term relationship forgot. Okay, maybe we should have started with that. There's a difference between long-term relationship and you just met this girl, okay? Two very, very, very different paradigms, okay? For this example, I'm talking about long-term relationship, where her friends know you're her boyfriend, okay? Now, you get roses sent to her workplace, and all of her coworkers, all those guys, didn't send roses to their coworkers. Now she has the social clout of having the best boyfriend. Makes her feel good, right? Makes her feel better than the other women. Dude, women are so toxic. Women, dude, they're so toxic. Oh my God, dude. I don't know how women don't get tired of this shit. Like they don't get tired of just like perpetually comparing themselves to other females. That must be such an exhausting existence, dude. Anyway, back to the 3 choices. Conform, not conform, conform in your own way. Now, the problem with conforming, this is the big problem. The problem with well, there's multiple problems, but when you conform and give her something to post about, you have set the standard and the expectation that you will forever conform on this holiday. So what you just did, what you didn't know you were doing, is every single holiday or every single Valentine's Day, you need to be like 1% better than the last one to keep her happy. That doesn't sound like a good deal, does it? So if you bought her a single rose on the first year, the next year you bought her a bouquet, the third year a bouquet and some chocolates, then the fourth year you lost your job or something, tighten up your belt a little bit, you're going back to 1 rose again. So 1 bouquet, chocolate, back to 1, you failed. That's it. Now, she's not gonna be understanding. She's not gonna be like, it's okay, baby, I know we're on rough times. She's not gonna appreciate you for buying the 1 rose for her and trying your best. She's not gonna see it that way. She's gonna see it as a regression. She's gonna see it as, all my friends are going to notice that I only got a rose this year, or coworkers, whereas the previous year, she got the bouquet and the chocolates. You see where I'm going with this? You see how toxic this shit is? So when you actually conform one time, you base it, the industry, the Valentine's Day industry, completely caught you for the rest of that relationship in the perpetual flywheel of constantly needing to do better every Valentine's Day. Congratulations, you just signed up for a lifetime of monetization. Now, if you've noticed, if you are a conformer and you buy roses every year, what happens to the price of roses and chocolates every year? For Valentine's Day, they just get a little more expensive every single time, don't they? What a giant colossal scam it's such a beautifully structured scam. It's I you know what? As much as I hate Valentine's Day, you gotta respect the industry hustle on this one, man. You gotta respect how they're just manipulating all these peons and pawn pieces. It's just that everyone's emotions just being triggered, man. It's incredible. But as a man, you do not want to conform to this one. Here's the other part of conforming. When you conform, you are not a special man. You're just another man that conformed. That's quite critical. How many guys has she dated before you that have all conformed and done the roses and chocolates thing? What makes you special opposed to those other men? Why would she care about you? Why would she care about your roses and chocolates? It's not special. Nothing. She wouldn't give a shit. So you are subconsciously, so when you conform, you're subconsciously telling her that I'm just another beta male that conformed to this stupid ass holiday. I don't have thought of my own. My only goal is to try to make you happy for your Instagram groupies with your other girls and your coworkers. My goal in conforming is to make you look good as a woman to social media. That's what you just admitted if you're conforming. Now, that's a big lose, so you lose. If you conform, you lose. Now, either way you lose though, right? Title of this video. Now, you conform, you lose. Option B, you don't conform at all. And you know, I would argue that this is actually the better option to a certain degree for a couple of reasons. If your girl is really into you, like you are the pipe laying daddy, okay? Like this girl just adores you. Now, it's funny because you can't actually give advice for these types of men because these types of men don't usually watch these types of videos. Like a lot of guys will never understand what like true genuine desire is. But basically, if the woman truly desires you and she wants to rip your pants off every time she sees you, you can get away with not conforming. You can be like, babe, I just don't believe in this stuff. Instead, let's just have a night in and not talk about it with anybody. That's actually an okay approach if you're attractive enough for that. Now, well, I'm assuming for the other 90% of men that aren't in that boat, not conforming is still a little better, even if you do have you're seeing a girl or... It's tricky. It also depends how long you've been dating, I suppose. So here's the thing. When you don't conform, and you also don't want to explain yourself, that's the other key part of it. But when you don't conform, you just say, Valentine's Day is just a corporate monetization day. I don't engage. And that's it. That's it. I don't engage in corporate holidays. I just don't care. I'm not going to waste the money on this. I can buy you roses on any day of the year, not on the one day where the prices are double for some arbitrary reason because everybody's FOMO'd into it. Blah, blah, blah. Now, the pro to this approach is you're displaying an alpha trait of nonconformity. You are Now, you gotta be self-aware about this one because you can't be like a weird, creepy beta male and try to pull this off. It wouldn't work because it's tough, man. I'll proceed with the video, but there's like the problem with these videos in general. There's too many different types of men, and if you give specific advice to like let's say the three demographics of men are like the 10s, the 5s, and like the 2s. Each layer of like demographic of men need different advice, and most of those three demographics don't know which demographic they're in. So it's really difficult as a creator to give proper advice. But you being self-aware, you have to know if the advice that I'm giving is correct for you, okay? I hope, anyway. But anyway, you can choose not to conform. Now, this does display an alpha trait of not conforming. But if you're doing it for the sole purpose of trying to display an alpha trait, you lose. She's gonna pick up on that. She's gonna be like, this guy is a weird beta shit. I'm out of here, right? Now, the better frame to approach it from is from a pure financial sense, a pure financial, logical sense. Why would I pay double for flowers and chocolates on a arbitrary day chosen by the government or chosen by the Nestle Corporation? Why would I do it? You kind of throw it on her to a certain degree. It's like, why do you want me to spend double my money for something that I can buy you tomorrow in the discount bin for less than half? Wouldn't, like you want to almost reverse. You want to make her seem like she's the weird one for wanting to display all of her chocolates and roses to all of her friends. You want her to feel weird for like caring about what their opinions are so much. Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Now, the problem with that is there's the concept of winning the battle versus winning the war. Not conforming, you kind of win the battle for that day. You shame her and you guilt her into not conforming, and then she kind of accepts it for that day. But her friends have known her longer than you have, and her friends, remember, you can't build, another reason why you shouldn't conform, you can't build equity with women. I totally forgot about that. So even if you do conform and you spend like $200 on roses, the day after Valentine's Day, she's forgotten about it. It's gone. It's over. As soon as that 24-hour reel on Instagram expires, all that money you just paid is pissed away. It's gone. She doesn't remember. It's over. Now, so option 2, you do not conform. I got this like hair on my neck or something. It's itching me. I can't grab it. But option 2, you don't conform. You win the battle. You save your money. You get her to enter your frame, if you will. All good. You think you've won the war. Boy, you have not. You've lost that war. The reason why. Her friends, when she tells her friends that, they are gonna give her more shit about dating you than the shit that you can give her about her friends. You've lost the war. They will make her think that you're a cheap ass, you know why they do that shit? Is because pack animals, like herd animals, don't like it when one of them have a different approach or a different reality. So if all of her friends got their men to conform and do the social media thing, and you're like the one guy that didn't, her friends, her family, everybody, he doesn't care about you. He doesn't value you enough to put in the effort. It's so fucking toxic, dude. It's so, but this might be a lesson you have to learn, right? That's what happens. And just trust me, the clock to the end of the relationship is ticking. Because in the moment, she might see your perspective, but a week later, her friends will make her see their perspective. And now, her friends injecting that toxic idea into her head is your problem. Yep. And that's how that works. Now, option number 3. This is usually what I do. And I'm going to show you guys something here. This works for women too, where option number 3 is you conform in your own way. That's thoughtful. Here, okay, so let me show you. This is what my girl did for me yesterday on Valentine's Day. Because I told her, I'm like, I don't buy roses. I bought her the heart-shaped pizza. That's awesome, right? I'm like, I'm not gonna buy you roses because, and then we actually went to the store and we saw a lineup of men waiting for, dude, oh my God, I should have told you that story. We went to the store and there was a lineup of men, because we went to the store to get broccoli, right? There was a lineup of men they had, dude, the store had a table set up to wrap roses on rapid fire, brother. Like you want to talk about a scam? They knew what they were doing. So anyway, lineup of men waiting to buy their girls roses. We walk into the store. What do you think that does to my girl's perception and my reality and the bombardment of the social narrative? I remember having that. I remember thinking that in the moment. I'm like, I shouldn't have brought her here, because now she's gonna see all the men conforming and she's with the one guy that doesn't conform. I shouldn't have brought her there. Thankfully, I'm not to toot my own horn, but I'm like, she adores me. Like, I don't have to worry about that shit. Like, I can say and do whatever I want, and she will go into the frame, right? But I just remember thinking that. It was just so interesting. Anyway, so you want to do something thoughtful in your own way. So what I did, again, we ordered a heart-shaped pizza, and then we got some heart-shaped cake from, I'm not sure if you guys have it in the US, but it's Dairy Queen. They have heart-shaped cakes. So that way, you're still showing that you care. She still has something to post on social media if she wants to. It's a heart-shaped pizza and a heart-shaped cake. And here's the thing. The reason why this is the best approach is because she has something to post on social media, and it's not a flywheel narrative. So it's not like you're gonna buy her 2 pizzas next year. It's not like you're gonna buy her 2 cakes next year. It's not like you don't have to one-up yourself the following year. It's so unique and random that it doesn't set a precedent for the rest of your lives. It's just unique and thoughtful. So here is, and then for you women, if you want to suck in a dude, not sexually, I mean, just like if you want to make him feel loved, do you want to do something thoughtful for him, right? So like my girl made me these little stickers of my cat. It's like there's like 200 stickers of just like my cat, and she just gave me these as my Valentine's Day gift. So like, how awesome is that? Like, it's just like, it's such a unique, thoughtful gift, and it's not flywheel based. Do you know what I'm saying? So her gifts are so random and unique, and they're not expensive, and they're just like I don't know what I'm gonna get next year. In fact, it makes it more exciting, which is kind of bad though. I shouldn't expect a gift either. You don't want to fall into that trap. But just one example. So if your girl really loves horses or something, get something cheap like this, man. Just like, be thoughtful about it. Don't just conform to chocolates and roses. Do you know what I'm saying? You as a man, your job on Valentine's Day, find something that you can either do together or something that you can buy her or do for her, etc. Something that she can show to her friends on social media so that it ticks that box of my man cares enough about me. But it's almost like you have to do it in a way where it protects you as the man having the frame. You're gonna do things your way. You're gonna show that you care about her, but you're gonna do it your way. Not the way the Nestle Corporation tells you gotta do it. And that also protects you from the monetization flywheel. You know what I'm saying? Option number 3. That way, you want it. Okay. Option 1 is a win-lose transaction. She wins, you lose. Option 2, not conforming at all. You win, she loses. Option 3, you conform in your own way, you both win. And you both benefit. But it's you as a man, you have to be smart enough to do it that way and navigate it that way. And here's the other final tip about all this. Option number 3. No other guy has done it that way. She's got 20 dudes. Hopefully not 20, but you know what I'm saying. Like she's got 5 other boyfriends that have done roses and chocolates for her, and you're the one guy that's like, we're gonna watch. What did we watch yesterday? Oh, we finished Fallout, the new Fallout series. We're gonna watch Fallout and order a heart-shaped pizza and a heart-shaped cake. That's what we're gonna do. And then I put the pizza and you put the cake on the table and you display it so she can take her damn picture. You put the cake back in the freezer and you get pizza and cake out of it too. Like, how is that not a win-win? That's why I'm so fat right now. That's why I gotta do this damn cardio and burn this shit off. Anyway, guys. And then also, she got me these stickers, so I felt very appreciated. And actually, I felt quite loved that she put in the effort to do that, right? So win-win for everybody won. From my perspective, that's how you win Valentine's Day. The first 2 options, you lose either way. All right, guys, we're gonna call it there. Hopefully that provided some value. I know I should have made this video before Valentine's Day. Didn't think about it. Anyway, if you found this valuable, hit the subscribe button, share it with your buddies so that they know what to do next year so that they're not a conformer. And trust me, when you do it this way, your mind will be blown that you were the guy that navigated social pressure and social FOMO correctly. See you guys in the next one.